Hey everyone, welcome to the GrowBooks channel. If you're looking for insightful book reviews that help you grow and improve, you're in the right place. Today we're diving into a classic, The Inner Game of Tennis by Timothy Gallwey. Now don't be fooled by the title. This book is about so much more than just tennis. It's a guide to mastering the mental game, whether you're an athlete, a business professional, or just someone trying to perform at their best. So let's get into it. The Inner Game of Tennis by Timothy Gallwey is a groundbreaking book that goes beyond the physical techniques of tennis to explore the mental and psychological aspects of performance. Originally published in 1974, this book has become a classic in sports psychology and personal development. Gallwey introduces the concept of the inner game, which refers to the battle within the mind that often impedes peak performance. Rather than focusing solely on technical skill, he emphasizes overcoming self-doubt, anxiety, and overthinking to unlock natural ability. The book is structured around the idea that there are two selves at play: Self 1, the analytical, judgmental mind, and Self 2, the instinctual, natural performer. The key to success, Gallwey argues, is learning to silence Self 1 and trust Self 2. This principle not only applies to tennis, but also to various aspects of life, including business, learning, and personal growth. One of the biggest takeaways from this book is the idea that we often get in our own way. Gallwey talks about the two competing voices in our heads. Self 1 is the overanalyzing critical voice, always trying to control everything, while Self 2 is the part of us that just knows how to do things naturally. The problem is that when Self 1 takes over, we start doubting ourselves, second-guessing, and micromanaging every little detail, which leads to tension and mistakes. Instead, Gallwey suggests we learn to quiet that inner critic and trust our instincts. When we do that, we perform at our best without even thinking about it. Another key concept is non-judgmental awareness. Instead of constantly evaluating our performance as good or bad, we should just observe it. By doing this, we take away the pressure and allow ourselves to improve naturally. Gallwey also emphasizes the importance of being fully present in the moment. When we focus too much on past mistakes or worry about future outcomes, we lose touch with what's happening right now. The best performances come from being in a state of flow, where we're completely engaged without forcing it. What's great about this book is that even though it's about tennis, the lessons apply to so many other areas: business, learning, leadership, or really anything that requires focus and skill. It's all about improving your mindset so you can perform at your best, whether you're an athlete, an entrepreneur, or just someone who wants to get better at a skill without letting self-doubt hold you back. If you're an athlete or a coach, you'll find this book incredibly useful for mastering the mental game. But even if you're not into sports, the insights are just as relevant for business professionals, students, or anyone trying to develop a skill. It's also a fantastic read for anyone interested in mindfulness and personal growth, as it ties in closely with ideas like being present and letting go of unnecessary mental chatter. The Inner Game of Tennis is much more than a book about sports. It's a guide to mastering the mind for peak performance. Gallwey's simple yet profound approach to quieting self-doubt and trusting natural ability has influenced countless athletes, professionals, and self-improvement seekers. Whether you're an athlete, a professional, or just someone looking to improve your focus and confidence, this book provides timeless wisdom that can be applied to any aspect of life. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments what your biggest takeaway from the inner game of tennis is. Also, check the description below for resources and links that you might find helpful.